Money owed to Eskom by municipalities has been ballooning over the past 20 years with little action from government. The main source of this debt is the growing culture of non-payment of municipal services. And as a result, many local authorities are failing to achieve their revenue targets. Eskom is the bulk supplier of electricity to the country's municipalities. Now, an alternative solution is urgently needed on how this massive debt can be funded.
It's not about the minister who's sitting with a solution to everything. So it's not a panacea. So it's important that we have that engagement with municipalities. They are owing Eskom over 78 billion rands. If the current trend line continues, collections and payments that we are seeing now, if you extrapolate it to 2050, it's about 3.1 trillion rands. So this is huge.
Energy experts agree that the minister cannot solve this problem alone, which is a symptom of a much larger problem at local government level. That's with a number of municipalities unable to finance their budgets. Experts suggest that most of the debt recovery will likely come from the metros due to their larger size.
Most of the municipalities are in areas where industry is low. You don't have economic activity that is able to support the kind of people that are able to reside in that area, the firms that are able to set up in that area. And some of those firms have unfortunately had to pack up and leave into other areas which are perhaps more optimal or more lucrative for them. So the recovery of that debt is still in question, and I think the minister is correct. And of course, he has significant experience in local government, having been a mayor of a city.
Compounding the situation is the steep increases in electricity tariffs approved by power regulator NERSA. Unfortunately, those who pay are being squeezed, while many others continue to use electricity for free. With little punishment meted out against illegal connections, several businesses and households have been found to be accessing the grid illegally. This is often accompanied by high usage. And all authorities can do for now is to implement load reduction by cutting off areas for extended periods to protect the network against overloading. For some local businesses, the unpredictability of these power cuts has been devastating. This Soweto business owner says it's difficult to cope.
The money we must pay to get the electricity. And if you still remember, the Eskom reduced the units, and we buy electricity with electricity is very expensive now.
Others want a flat rate to be implemented to ensure certainty on electricity prices.
For example, if we say 100 rands, then they can put that amount. Now we are saying prepaid, the only thing it does, it monitors and controls the supply, meaning if I don't pay the 200, it cuts off. Therefore, there's no continuity. The poverty raises. We are not necessarily helping the situation, and that will also lead to people obviously wanting to bypass electricity and so forth. The key, I think the purpose of that is for the municipality is to have an inflow. So once we have that rate, people are able to pay continuously.
Eskom says it cannot afford a debt write-off for municipalities that owe it 78 billion rand. The ministry says the sustainable solution to the municipal debt will be a key focus over the next few years. Municipal SABC News, Johannesburg.